following program is not meant for any audience. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome
I think, and because all our viewers are foreign, they must not think that we hate them too.
to the worst thing
You're fat and you smell bad.
on the internet.
Coney, if you get a hold of this, dude, I will come work for you.
This is
She what if you got her show, that fucking bitch?
Dead Air.
I think you want to bone this broad.
Alright, let's do this.
Welcome everybody to the first installment of 2015 of the Dedd Air podcast.
We're kind of ghettoing this up right now.
Yeah, this is about as knuckle dragging as you can do this thing.
Yeah, because we kind of broke, or John kind of broke a mic.
I
so,
didn't break shit. I don't even know how that happened. But
yeah, so there might be some syncing issues later. I'm not entirely sure how well I'm going to pull this one off yet.
this is our first episode since sometime in November,
It's been a while.
which hasn't been loaded yet, but will be uploaded soon for you fervent listeners of this debaucherous nonsense. What has gone on since the episode in November where we picked up a local streetwalker and brought her down here and fed her, and she got fed. I can attest to that.
Did you eat as well, John?
Hmm?
Did you eat as well?
I always be hungry.
That's what I'm talking about.
You asked me if I ate?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe mentally in some capacities.
She was a pretty big bitch. Did you munch that carpet, buddy?
I don't much carpet. Linoleum and tile.
Either way.
Carpet? What? This is not 1970. Women have been trained now to shave and reserve their body.
You know,
They're supposed to do this. See, they think that they do. Oh, I like being smooth everywhere. No, you do it because a man told one woman to do it, and then she told her woman friend, and then she did it once, and then her fucking husband in 1955 was like, you better keep doing that shit, bitch, or I'm fucking divorcing you and taking the Chevy.
yeah, I'm not opposed to a little amount of hair.
A little bit's fine.
I'm talking about like the landing strip's pretty cool. A little bit of a patch, like the little
A
triangle.
little bit, you know.
The triangle you'll see on
Put it in
porn
a design
stars.
or anything. Women
Yeah.
don't like fucking dick and getting a fucking mouthful of pubes themselves.
This is
I trim my shit 12 times a year.
12 times a year?
Oh, a couple times.
Oh.
If I do it 12 times a year, I'd have an issue. Like, why is this stuff growing like the hair on my head?
Once at the point where I can no longer see my cock, I'm like, maybe I should kind of get rid of some of this.
I do it when it's the winter time and your dick just naturally goes inside for hiding. I'm like, you know what? I want to feel a little bit better about myself.
You would think that's when you want it to be kind of bushier to kind of warm that shit up a little bit.
No, I want to, you know, because like I mean,
like,
it's an issue I have out of personal insecurities that are baseless, given what I've been told from various other people.
about your fat cock?
That's what they say. I don't know if it's accurate.
You have that penis dysmorphia, man.
Yeah, I probably do have some form of a penis dysmorphia.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'd rather have that than transgender dysmorphia.
Here's my problem. We talk. Here's my problem with the transgender people.
Being gender neutral.
Gender neutral people.
Oh my god.
I understand.
Yeah, go.
I'm cool if you're a dude and you want to be like, hey man, how come you say hey guys? How come you're not like hey guys and gals and gender neutral people, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages? Then they'll get all pissed off because no one said ladies and gentlemen and people who aren't sure if they're a chick or a dude. First off, motherfuckers, if you lift up your pants and you see a cock, guess what? You're a guy. Until you get that shit cut off and a hole dug out, you're still a guy.
I think what they do is cut it in half. Or like down the middle or something, and they make folds for the lips and the labia and in your walls. They put a little bit of a texture on it.
Yeah, I'm cool with the guys. Just none of this whole, we need to say ladies and gentlemen and people who aren't quite sure. Because you are pretty much sure, because if you look down your pants, it's not like you're like a fucking Barbie doll or a Ken and you just got a fucking flat plastic surface down there.
It's like when you're like 12 and you go and you finger a girl for the first time, like, where the fuck? Am I still going? Where? Holy shit! Oh my god, that's her butthole!
Hey, I'm not opposed to sticking my finger up an ass.
I'll put my fucking face in an ass. I don't give a shit.
I'm not opposed to it. So you have stories, I'm sure.
Of what?
I don't know, man. You've been missing for the last several weeks.
Oh yeah, I was in the Hooskow.
What the fuck is a Hooskow?
It's like when you hear older people say reefer, and I say reefer now because I know it, because I'm sober. My buddy of mine in AA fighter in the gym.
Yeah.
He told me about the word reefer. Like, God damn, that sounds cool.
I mean, it is a pretty good word.
But Hooskow is just, I was in jail.
You were in jail again?
Now my sponsor will say, he'll call me like, so how's prison? Like, I haven't in prison. Don't say that shit. It's like a bad omen.
Well, you should probably, avoid things that make you go to the big house. Or the medium house, whatever.
Well, you see, what you gotta understand is I have poor critical decision-making skills.
This is true.
I don't deny it. I'm really good at making decisions that are really bad for my health.
Oh, real quick, shout out to Franklin.
Oh, hey, what's up, Franklin? You dirty fucking nigger. Yeah, Franklin doesn't come by that much.
Well, I don't even know where Franklin is anymore.
I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, he doesn't exactly live down the street. And,
No, he lives in some other state somewhere.
He's out doing whatever Franklins do.
You seen his lady?
Yeah, she's pretty.
I want to fuck his lady.
Yeah, see, no.
Franklin, when you hear this, just know I want to pound your lady's asshole.
I don't want to go that far. I maybe just want to put a fist in her. I don't know what's more destructive to a woman's sense of womanhood, a dick in her ass or a fist in her vagina. Because do you think she thinks afterwards, wow, he put his whole hand in there?
He'll never go back to being tight again.
Which means she's an idiot who knows nothing about a vagina.
No, because babies pop out of that thing. It's kind of built to expand.
It's meant to dilate. It's meant for an 18-inch, 7-pound human being to fall out of it.
Yeah, my fist isn't going to make any loser.
So no matter how big you think your cock is, it ain't doing shit.
I mean, granted, I would never want to, try to fuck a chick after it's got done fisting her.
No, I don't think there's... Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No. No, just...
Well, I'll tell you from my experiences in the world of fisting. If you do it right, and I don't mean you falcon punching the girl, you're just going to hit her.
Yeah.
You got to take a little bit of time. You don't want to go in like this. No one goes in like this. You want to go in like this,
Yeah.
Work your way up.
One
try
at a time,
to get to that third set of knuckles.
Yeah.
And then if you can, just...
Oh, feel free to play a drinking game as you listen, but I'm not going to do it.
You guys can... Why? What are the rules for that? Who this is a game to drink? You just drink.
Well, do you not listen to this show? Well, you weren't in those shows, I guess.
No, I listened to it, but a minute ago.
It's one of those things. Every time I say, "Yeah," you take a shot. I usually play along.
Yeah.
After about 5 minutes, I've already taken 12 shots.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
So they have to do this too?
I'm not gonna do it today.
No,
Fuck
the
that.
people who listen to this.
Yeah, they have to do it. I don't do that shit.
That's a big disclaimer you got to put in there. It'll make it you drink.
I'll add that at the beginning after we're done with all this.
No, you fist at the end.
You fist at the end?
Yeah.
That's when you're like punching ovaries and shit.
Well, you don't want to punch the broad. You don't want to hurt her cervix.
It's really.
You want to fill it up more than you fill the person up more than any dick you possibly can.
You seen Shorty Mac?
My fist is bigger than his dick.
Mine isn't.
The fist is bigger than his dick.
I got a pretty.
That dude must have crap, isn't he? That thing is not natural. He is the funniest porn star in the world. That dude is hilarious.
He is pretty good. I do enjoy watching him.
I like his buddy who comes in sometimes.
Big black pole for my small white hole.
Black meat, white treat.
Yeah.
That dude's pretty sweet.
Okay, let's talk about actual stuff.
Yeah, let's see. What were you doing in January?
Working, watching football,
I watched football.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to see the Super Bowl.
How big was the TV you watched it? It was like an old,
20 inches.
it was old like Zenith and shit.
20 inches.
Was it like mine or was it an old big like boxy one? Black and white and shit.
Black and white? Dude, you get flat screens in prison.
Do you really?
Yeah, you get
Alright.
20-inch flat screen.
You can get one from
Costs
like
$180.
from like commissary.
It's got no speakers.
You have to
How do
use
you know about the word commissary?
I've heard.
That's a secret.
Secret.
What did you know about Red Hot stew?
No.
And dips and noodles
I know about the noodles actually.
and fucking courtesy fluggers?
You told me about you in New York. I know all about
dude,
that.
the fucking noodles, man. Damn, dude, they got some fire ass items in their commissary.
Oh yeah?
They got some shit.
Better than DuPage?
In some aspects, no bag of instant coffee there cost $7.85.
In DuPage?
No, in Winnebago.
DuPage, what is it?
Winnebago.
What is it in DuPage?
It's $4.
Okay, so that's a little better.
Noodle in DuPage County costs 50 cents. Noodle there, 85.
Alright, so maybe things have gone up since the last time you were in DuPage. You know?
A little.
I'm just saying, inflation hits prisons too.
Inflation doesn't hit prison.
I have no idea what...
Inflation might, but yeah, so I had a good bit.
I've never been locked up, so I'm not sure.
It wasn't really, it's not a bit. If you're doing county time, it's not a bit unless you've been there for 5, 6, 7 months.
See, I really want to go to jail. Not for anything big. Just to like check it out for like a week.
See, and now you're trying to get specific charges.
Well, what get me put in jail for just a single week?
Go to an officer, you get him to ask you your name, and then lie.
They'll get me in jail for a week?
You'll get it'll cost you $180 to bond out.
Why would I bond out? I just want to see what it's like for a
and
week.
then, you have the money with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you just call your mom or your brother or your grandma in a week, be like, alright, come get me. I'm tired of this shit. You'd call them after, you wouldn't go a day, dude.
You don't think
and
so?
they'd lock you down for 8 hours, like, you mean I can't leave?
I can
I'm stuck in here?
sit there and do sit-ups, lose some of the belly,
I gotta sit here and do this? What the fuck? I got no book right now?
masturbate a little bit.
Oh yeah, of course you masturbate, that's what you do. I mean, if you're in the shower for 4 to 5 minutes, most of me, I don't masturbate standing up because I'm not a fucking mongoloid.
Yeah.
I'm standing there in the fucking shower thinking, talking to myself.
Sit there and pray to God that my celly's smaller than me so I can take advantage of him and rape him.
My celly was a bad motherfucker. Me and my celly, we know a lot of those people from here and from there.
Oh, yeah?
He went to Central High School. I've never met anybody who went to Central High School.
Never heard of it.
It's because it's down the street from the farm.
Okay.
So no one really goes there. Anyway, a graduating class of what, maybe 200 kids?
That's...
A couple hundred?
Not a whole lot.
That's not a lot at all. I don't know because I wasn't there. I'm assuming my graduating class probably had 700-800 people.
I think mine was like 5.
Okay, so maybe it was like 400 or 500.
Yeah, something like that. I think the school had 2,000 people in it.
That's a lot. And it felt like there were 2,000 people in it. But yeah, no, yeah, it was okay. It was a good bit this time. I had some visits from, when you told my mom about this. And yeah, I told you yesterday, I had a visit from some people that I wasn't expecting to come visit me. So that was odd.
Voldemort come by?
Hmm?
Voldemort come by?
I'm guessing, somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend refers to him as that. Not me, I like you, dude.
Oh, we're talking about a guy. I'm talking about she who shall not be named.
Yeah, she came by.
The one who tried to kill this show.
Yeah, she came by.
She tried to kill the Dedd Air.
Yeah, she came by after a couple days after she broke that on me when I was in there and told me I could come home when I got out, but she was already fucking this guy.
She tried to kill the Dedd Air, man.
Yeah. She sent me a message today saying, if you mention my name at all during Dedd Air, I'm going to file charges for harassment. So I'm sitting there saying, I'm not going to mention your name.
She who shall not be named is, it's like
Actually,
Franklin.
One of those visits I got, then there was, even there, the one I told you about was in direct correlation to her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of bizarre, but, it was real nice that somebody, validated some of my points.
Well, I would imagine it makes things nice. I think I've never had to be in a situation where I'm praying for a visitor.
Yeah, when it only really sucks when you are expecting a visit and you don't get a visit. That's when oh my gosh, it's so fucking horrible. Because your whole week revolves around getting that visit. Your whole week is basically a countdown to get to that visit.
And how long were you in there for?
Yeah, 38 days.
38 days?
Should have been there for a week.
Okay.
Made some decisions on, for the betterment of others that kept me there longer than I needed to be by almost a month. I staunchly...
Regret?
No.
I would have put that bitch away.
I've seen people get that charge.
I would have put that bitch away.
Yeah, I can't do that to someone. I don't care what they've done to me or whatnot.
Because I don't think she can make it in lady prison.
Dude, lady prison is nothing but hookers Actually, there's one right now who's been there for 4 years. She killed her family.
Oh yeah. So you gotta think about it like this. Black men are predictable.
No, they're not.
They're predictable.
They're predictable in the sense that they're going to make poor decisions no matter what.
Shut up for a second. Mexican men are pussies. You know? And white women are...
Shark or penguin?
Well, Mexican men are mostly penguins.
You know, are you a shark or are you a penguin?
I went to North School, I'm a penguin.
Do you want to...
Did you go to Schaefer? Are you a shark?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and on that analogy that I staunchly hold on to, I went to an elementary school whose mascot was a shark.
I went to one was a penguin. The North School Penguins. Which is a horrible mascot.
You gotta train them bitches early.
Well, as I was saying though, in big boy jail.
What's that mean? You mean DOC?
In any jail where there's men, not talking none of this
all jails?
pussy juvie shit.
One of the most dangerous penitentiaries in the country is a juvenile prison in Indiana.
Is it? Why are the kids locked up?
Like a buddy of mine, like referred to as Terre Haute. He was in the juvenile penitentiary.
It's an actual town. It's an actual town.
Terre Haute?
Yeah.
He was in the...
One of this, the big fat fucker looked like Majin Buu that Krensar fucking was from there.
Well, I mean, she went to Butler, so...
Well, yeah, it is right over there.
Yeah. Is she still fucking that guy?
Nah, she's fucking some other fat fuck.
Oh, she just goes from one BBG to another.
Let's be fair, I wasn't fat when we got together.
No, you were. You're probably 180 pounds.
I was, like 210.
Alright.
I wasn't fat, though. I was still 210.
Well, now she's 210. Which isn't good. I mean, I make no bones about it. I like small. Me and my mom were talking about this. We put together this equation of women that I'm attracted to that I get with, because I don't like most women. Most women piss the shit out of me. They annoy me. They're boring. They're not funny. They're just, oh my gosh, they have no hobbies or interests other than themselves and things that they can make about themselves. And their interest is talking shit about other women.
Yeah.
See, even women understand that women suck.
This is true. If there's anything cool about guys, they'd be gay, but guys suck too.
You know, I mean, I love my mother.
I love your mother.
She's a great lady.
Yes, she is.
She has no fucking hobbies. She's boring, and she is so boring. Oh my goodness gracious. Her hobby is...
I don't know, man. She cooked for me, and we call him by his actual name? Astigmatism? Nah,
Jesse?
man. Yeah, we say Jesse because we have to say Franklin.
Oh, man.
I don't know if we have to make up names for
I was
everybody.
thinking about Jesse when I was locked up. I didn't see him in a minute. He's probably smoking his welfare check.
The last time I saw him, he cut all his hair off.
It's some broad he used to get it on and sent me a message a couple days ago, and I just deleted it and ignored it. Hey, we put together this equation, these women I'm attracted to. They're all generally under 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
They all weigh under 100 pounds. They're all pale.
Okay.
They're all
I
pretty.
don't know, that one bitch she's a pretty big bitch. You had a string of fatties for a little bit.
Alright, I fucked the fatties. I didn't want anything to do with them. I fucked them.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Did you have to fucking dig out the fucking pussy and shit?
No.
It was that right there. They weren't that fat. There's this fat fucker. I'm gonna tell you a story again later. There's this fat fuck guy, old guy, kind of looks like Santa Claus but bald. He comes to the gas station wearing like a t-shirt and overalls, but he has nothing under the overalls. And these are old as shit and they're ripped. And every time he gets out of his car, his fucking ball sack pops out and shit. He's all old and saggy, and he's standing there getting gas with his ball sack hanging out.
Recently?
Every time he comes.
So he's done it once been this cold.
I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah. You would think, even when you're old as shit, driving your fucking old ass Ford. No, he's driving a Ford pickup. Your old ass fucking red Ford pickup. When you
I bet it's red, but it's F-150 too.
Yeah, probably. You would notice. I would notice if my ball sack was out.
I would notice because I'd feel it.
Yeah, as soon as the wind hit, I'm like, ooh, what is that? And I would figure out my ball sack is hanging out. I'd put that shit away.
Somebody just sent me a message on Facebook.
Oh no.
Did you guess who it is?
Voldemort. Is it the good Lord? No reason?
Yeah, hold on, let me see if I can rate it.
Well, this is, I'm not really sure what to do now. This keeps happening every time.
Whatever. It's just more nonsense that I probably shouldn't do already because I'm fucked up. But, yeah, I don't like feeling my balls, man. Shit. Fuck, there's a lot of dead air. It's all my fault, too.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I wanted to give a shout out to he'll never hear it because he's probably gonna do it like 15 years. To my buddy Jimmy, he's getting ready to go to trial on a murder.
Who are you
Basically,
going?
because he's black, she's white, she's slipped fell, so he's going to prison.
Oh, what was the thing about the? Yeah.
So this nigga Broadway, who I know from the world a little bit, because I used to ride around Broadway a lot.
Yeah.
That's where all the real niggas hung out, and there's some good meetings over there.
Mm-hmm.
Between 5th and Broadway and to the river.
Okay.
Fucking straight fucking kind of fucking pawn shop, liquor store, gun store, pawn shop, liquor store, like Dave Chappelle joke.
Okay.
He got arrested. He pulled over, and you want to guess what vehicle he pulled over in?
It's a black guy, a Crown Vic.
No, I'll give you a hint. It starts with the C.
I have no idea.
He's pulled over in Cutlass.
Cutlass, yeah, Cutlass is going to.
His old lady had some dope in her pussy. So they charged her with possession, him with the intent to distribute because it was all bagged up. And he's telling me about it. He's like, I don't know what they picked up on, man. It was in her pussy. That was her job. She motherfucking shit, man. That's what I said. Man, fucking that fucking motherfucker. I said she's a trial.
You would think when you have a what was it, heroin? When you have a bunch.
Dope.
Yeah, when you have a bunch of heroin shots you fucking snatch, you would think you'd wear something like yoga pants or some shit, something tight that would keep
You
it
would
up.
think you just wanted to sell heroin.
Well, that is a logical thing, but if you're gonna sell the heroin, you should probably wear something tight, not walk around in a fucking skirt where if you fucking queef, that shit's gonna pop out.
Black probably had a big fat ass, so probably had some holes to keep the shit in place.
Maybe actually wear some fucking underwear or some shit.
So we had this term in the Who's Scout called DHS, called Dick Hand Sweat. Dick Hair Sweat. Now, because your pants have no pockets. So for some reason, these dudes walk around with their hands in their fucking pants by their dicks all day.
Okay.
And they'll come say, my fingertips is cold. Your fingertips are so cold, you gotta put your hand on your balls off them and walk around and touch shit.
Wrap the foreskin around your fingertips.
Fucking, are you? It's only black guy thing.
Are black guys circumcised generally?
I don't know. I've never seen a black dick in person.
Neither have I. This is the problem.
Seen a lot of them on the internet.
Franklin, you've seen them. What are they like?
Yeah, Franklin. I don't know how many fucking black shows you've seen. Not to be a total disrespectful turd, but
To be honest, I just want to see if he's gonna mention this to us. I want to know if he actually listens to this stuff.
apparently Franklin does.
Apparently, he's our biggest fan.
He's like, what the fuck? Are you guys really gonna fucking do an episode? Well, I don't know why the show fucking sucks.
Well, some of the times, yeah.
I spent a lot of time thinking about the after disaster. Stamps.com.
Stamps.com. Promo code Loveline, $110
I came up
bonus
with a
offer.
question for myself. Do I want to be like Adam Carolla, Mike Toronto, or Mike Catherwood? Mike Kittle, because they're all C's.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be Adam Carolla because he's old.
Well, it's kind of hard to be Corolla.
And he's old.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be Mike Catherwood for one very glaring reason.
His little penis.
His micro penis.
Yeah.
I like my penis. I'm not trying to trade it in. I don't care how hot his wife is.
His wife is pretty hot.
Something tells me she does a lot of the work. And I really don't necessarily want to be Mike Carolina because he's a pedophile.
He's not really a pedophile.
Tara Lubar is 15.
She's 21, I think.
And how old is he?
40.
He's older than my parents.
47, maybe?
He's older than my dad.
Yeah.
He's been fucking with that broad since God bless America.
She was 18.
Ish.
Yeah, she's the important part, yeah. I don't know what the age of consent is in fucking California.
It's 18 and well, it's 18. I don't understand why it's 18, not 17.
Well, it's 17 here.
I wish it was 16.
It's 16 in Indiana.
Fucking hillbillies.
The problem is, if you were to, you can't like drive to Indiana with your 16-year-old like underage bitch and fuck her because that's still illegal.
You gotta be a resident.
I think so. It has to be something like
So
that.
you need a mailing address.
Yeah,
That's it. Your PO box.
it's really all you
So when
need.
that girl you're seeing turns 16, get her PO box out in Indiana. Speaking of which, I saw that shit on the internet.
What shit?
In regards to that,
Oh yeah.
on my Facebook, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
That's bogus.
What are you gonna do?
The fist of God. Let God sort them out.
Alright, I'll tell you a story. About my gas station.
Alright, tell me why I read this thing from.
You ever huff gas?
Yeah, actually, yes.
You know how it makes you feel? Headache, stomach hurts, breathing gets harder. So I was over at the gas station. They want me to talk about credit cards, which I understand. I understand their whole bottom line, but they need to understand it's fucking 5 degrees outside, and people are stupid, and it's probably not going to happen. So I'm talking to someone about some credit card shit, and I can't smell gas anymore because I'm there all day. I can only smell it if it's a big puddle. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to someone about credit cards, and I'm like, fuck, what's that smell? I walk away and there's about 1.5 gallons of gas on the ground. This is where you give me a reaction.
1.5 gallons?
1.5 gallons.
Was he sniffing it? Was it good gas?
It was gas, 1.5 gallons of it.
You know how to huff gas?
No.
So I'll give you some couple of tips.
Well, how do you huff gas?
Put it in a brown paper bag.
Okay.
Now you want to get liquid Boy Scout, which is just white fuel.
Okay.
That's the shit you want.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Me and Jesse used to huff gas on Dead Drive. I don't recommend. I mean, if you're gonna huff shit, don't be a little bitch. Don't go get some glue or some painter. Get some gasoline.
Doesn't sound appealing either way.
It doesn't. It really isn't.
No, so I'm sitting there cleaning up this spill. It takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Standing over this gas, so I'm all lightheaded, my stomach hurts, breathing's hard or whatever. And I go and I stand back inside. Like, okay, it's almost lunchtime, I should probably get my the garbage, the bags and all that. So I start doing that. I open one of the bags, look out the window, and there is another big ass gas puddle.
Again?
Again.
Is it that broad at the hole in the gas tank?
No. I'm gonna describe this chick to you. Picture me. Am I 270 pounds? Ish. I might be 274. It's right around there. Now add Michael to me.
What?
Yes.
That's a quarter ton.
It's
Quarter ton, half ton, 3/4 ton.
it's a lot of woman. It is a little too much. She can lose one of me and still have to lose 100 pounds. And she's fucking probably in her late 40s, wearing a short skirt and fucking leg warmers. You know, she might have been hot back in the 80s, but she needs to let that shit go. She doesn't have it anymore. And what she did was, she went to go step over the hose. But because it was windy as shit, she had to hold on her little skirt, which she shouldn't be wearing to begin with.
Oh, God.
And she,
Given the weather.
yeah. And because she's fat as shit.
She'd just be in bed all day.
I'm not saying fat girls can't dress how they want, but when you're that goddamn fat, you probably shouldn't. So then she pulls, like, she goes to step over it, and because she's holding her skirt down, she actually trips over the hose and pulls out the nozzle. It sprays everywhere.
Oh, that's another puddle.
Another puddle. Look, man, you gotta either pay attention to this or
I'm
that.
paying attention, dude. I'm listening to you.
So we gotta cut this off soon anyway.
Like 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause I got a job. I gotta go to bed. Come home, upload this shit. Ruining the secrets of radio, making you think it's all one big shot. But it's not.
The secret to radio is to make sure that you are a sad enough of a person for it to appeal to you.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
It's like being a comedian. You gotta be sad.
You don't gotta be sad. You gotta have abusive parents. Or be black.
Yeah, I'd be sad if I was black all the time. I'd be permanently sad.
Well, because black guys that grow up in the hood, they always have some funny stories to tell.
It's because they grew up in the hood.
Because they grew up in the hood. So they can always talk about, hey man, I grew up in the hood, yo, and you know what it was like? I was at my home one day, and my homie Ray Ray, she got shot through the window, and she was bleeding like, oh Lord, I got shots. Because he always had S stuck into things.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Let's say your sister has this very common like insult she gives to you on a regular basis.
Okay.
For a long period of time. When is it safe to start assuming that it's because she believes it in herself? Maybe like after the second or third time?
Probably.
So then by like the fifth or sixth dozenth time, it's like, yeah, I understand you're hurt.
I understand you think you're the fat ass, and you're just calling me a fat ass, even though you know you're the fat ass. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if she's tall. I mean, your sister is tall.
She's like 5'4".
Oh, wait, I think she's like 5'6". Is she shorter than you?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. I am the tallest. Second is Robert. At a massive 5'7".
You fucking...
I know, our children have no future.
You'd have to have like 3 generations of fucking black guys.
All I need to do is I need to go find like a 6'10" fucking chick from Russia and just plow her, get her pregnant. Maybe my kids might be 6 feet tall if we're lucky. Then the problem is they'd be Russian. And we all know.
How Russians, dude?
Well, they didn't do anything to me. They didn't invade my country and try to kill me. I have no problem with the country. Alright, let's end this shit.
I don't have any issue with Russia. I have issues with Russians.
Yeah.
That's how they just rush in and invade my homeland.
Who wants to talk to me?
Who is it? Is it the girl from home first?
No, this is my phone, man.
I couldn't tell if that was a shadow or a sticker on your phone. That is pretty cool.
It is pretty awesome, right? Okay. I gotta go to bed, John.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been but a snippet of the last couple of months. It should take an episode or two to come up because we both lead pretty boring, basic bitch lives.
This is true.
So, if you took the time to listen to the 30-some minutes of this, I'm sorry for you, and I apologize that you'll never get any of that time back.
Yeah, and shout out to Franklin.
And Franklin, and my buddy Jimmy, getting ready to fight his murder, go to trial for his murder.
Okay.
And
Broadway, good luck with your lady.
What's that?
Said Broadway, good luck with your lady.
Oh yeah, fucking dope pussy case.
Yeah.
And if you were listening to this with people who mean something to you, close friends, family,
they're gonna leave you soon.
Yeah, they don't like you now. You're just a scumbag who listens to a crappy show. Well, listen to Dedd Air. Anything on the Ace Network, go to stamps.com. And if we do it long enough, eventually they'll get rid of it and be like, let's kill a couple cents.
Promo code Loveline.
Yeah, you'll get like a gift card for a couple free stamps on stamps.com. Well, with like just enough for you to have to put down your credit card information to pay for your other 5 cents that their fucking card didn't cover.
Yeah, maybe they will. Let's get sponsors. Who can sponsor us, really? What do we talk about?
Stamps.com. The Ace Network.
We need to get fucking Brazzers to sponsor us.
That would be so awesome. And Bang Bros. Mike in Brazil. Oh yeah. Who's that Terre Haute?
Alright, now we gotta go.
That's not a bad 33 minutes.
Alright, peace.
Goodbye, people.